the Libertarian Republic of Edrion, a hub of innovation and liberty. Among the most prosperous planets in the interstellar community, Edrion stood out as an epicenter of innovation and interstellar trade. As part of the Libertarian Republic of Edrion, its society was governed by three fundamental principles: individual liberty, private property, and non-aggression. These values shaped Edrion's culture, creating an environment where creativity and personal initiative thrived. Without a centralized government, Edrion operated through networks of voluntary associations that provided essential services, including security, arbitration, and infrastructure. Private enterprises dominated all aspects of daily life, from public transportation to justice and security. This extreme decentralization encouraged efficiency and innovation, but also posed significant challenges in regulating conflicts and controlling illegal activities. In the absence of a central authority, private militias and conglomerates vied for power in subtle and at times violent ways. The city of Kylos, Edrion's capital, was a perfect example of this dynamic. Floating skyscrapers formed a breathtaking skyline, and in the streets, a mix of citizens and merchants engaged in business discussions, offering products and services. Ira Solon, a local entrepreneur and leader of one of the most influential corporations, frequently participated in public debates about the benefits of free trade and individual responsibility. During a speech at one of the commercial centers, Ira addressed a crowd. "We, as citizens of Edrion, have the responsibility to shape our own future. We do not need a government telling us what to do. We believe in each individual's ability to thrive and contribute to our community. Collaboration between businesses is the key to our greatness." The crowd cheered enthusiastically, captivated by her passion. However, there were also dissenting voices that questioned this approach. Marek Voss, a critic of the libertarian system, raised his hand and asked, "What about those who don't have access to the resources needed to compete in the market? How do we ensure that no one is left behind?" Ira looked at him, her smile fading for a moment. "We must create opportunities, Marek. It's a challenge we all must face, but it's better than being oppressed by an inefficient government. We need to find solutions that serve everyone without compromising the freedom we cherish." Meanwhile, Edrion's spaceport was one of the busiest in the galaxy, filled with merchant ships, bounty hunters, and traders of all kinds. The hangars were always packed, and the atmosphere buzzed with the anticipation of new arrivals. Its market flourished in the shadows of the commercial sector, supplying both visionaries and opportunists alike. The most influential corporations had their own security squads and operated like true microstates, competing not just for profit, but for dominance and relevance. In one of the darker corners of the port, a dealer named Thornax observed the movement with keen eyes. He was known for his shady dealings and connections to the underworld. Edrion may be a land of freedom, but it's also a land of opportunity. You just need to know where to look, he muttered to himself while assessing a group of pirates entering his base of operations. Despite the apparent chaos, Edrion was a paradise for those willing to take risks. Its inhabitants valued independence above all else, and this was reflected in how the planet was managed. If something went wrong, there was no one to turn to. Only one's own skills and adaptability determined success or failure. The citizens of Edrion were like the stars shining in the night sky, each one unique, yet together forming a vibrant and dynamic tapestry of life. As its people navigated the complexities of their lives, the feeling that they were always on the verge of a new discovery permeated the air. The streets were filled with bustling cafes where people discussed ideas and projects, and the technology markets were constantly searching for innovations that could shape the future. Myra, a young inventor, frequently showcased her latest creations to anyone willing to listen. "This new personal transport device will revolutionize the way we move," she enthusiastically explained to a group of investors. "Imagine being able to travel across the entire city in seconds. We're just getting started." One of the investors, Lance Greer, looked skeptical. "And how do you plan to deal with regulations? You know that in other nations, this could be a problem." "Regulations? Here, freedom is our priority. People want progress, Lance. We can't let outdated rules hold us back, she replied, her determination evident. Thus, the Libertarian Republic of Edrion became a symbol of freedom and innovation, but not without its challenges. The tensions between those advocating for regulation and those defending total liberty grew stronger by the day. Heated debates erupted in cafes and public forums, reflecting the ongoing struggle between progress and order. Amid it all, Edrion's atmosphere was charged with a sense of untapped potential, and an exciting adventure was just about to begin.